Prophet Uebert Angel issued a warning to his father, Pastor Chris, about death. Death warning. I call it death warning. Said, Papa, you are being monitored. Papa, you are being tracked. Papa, you are being watched. Papa, you are under surveillance. And so be warned about death. Be warned. Be warned about death. Prophet Uebert Angel issued a warning to the father and to the whole Christ embassy to, put their father in prayers because people are tracking him onto death. Let's watch this video.
God is the watchman over Ephraim, yet snares await him on all his path. You see generals like Pastor Chris, there are people trapping him everywhere now. His life is about him opening his eyes to avoid the traps. Avoid the traps. That's what we call generals of God. When a man, traps are set everywhere. And you got to be awake spiritually. On a daily basis, you're awake. But nowadays, they don't need you to be awake spiritually. Because when they see you are awake spiritually, they will get into the laboratories, in the computer labs, into the artificial intelligence, and create a wonder, a beauty, to just mess your life.
Those two
That if you're not strong in the Lord, you will lose your way. And your members, you see the plan of the enemy is simple. He has always had one plan. Strike the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. That's all it is. The flock will go. The devil is not after your church members. He's after the pastor. If he hits the pastor, the people will scatter.
Oh my God.
You know why I follow my man of God? Because of the word.
Yes, sir.
I don't follow him because of what he ate today. I don't know what he ate. I follow him because of the word of God he ministers to me.
Yes, sir.
That if you come here and tell me he was eating snails, Nigerians eat snails. I ate snails too one time.
So this is what Prophet Uebert Angel has to say about his father, Pastor Chris. Now, in recent happenings, his head office in Nigeria caught fire and burnt down. He said the father is being tracked. The father is being watched. The father is under human surveillance. Now, Pastor Chris is the founder of, Christ Embassy. And let me just give you a preview. Some people don't really know the profile of some of the pastors I talk about. So it's just normal. I give you the preview. So, born on December 7th, 1963, known as Pastor Chris, is a Christian faith leader, preacher, author, philanthropist, televangelist, everything. Right? And president of Love World Incorporated. Let me not say much about this one. He is recognized as the founding pastor of the mega church Christ Embassy and author of the daily devotional Rhapsody of Realities. Pastor Chris is one of the legends we've had. One of the biggest pastors to walk on the earth. Pastor Chris, I'm telling you facts. Now, this man of God, you won't tell me that people would track him. You won't tell me not to believe that people wouldn't track him. People would definitely have to track him. He was in a hotel room somewhere. Prophet Uebert Angel shared this testimony some other time ago when the whole hotel caught fire. Before everything got worse, his people, his team, they ran to the downstairs. Everybody was evacuated. They were looking for the man. Now everybody is fine. Where's our father? He's nowhere to be found. People were worried. Now the thing is on fire. Nobody could just enter in and go into the hotel room and, bring him down. Everybody was surprised upon what happened that very day. The man walked from the burning hotel the hotel that caught fire, he walked out of the hotel dressed up in his own suit. And they asked, Papa, we were looking for you. Where are you? He said, I was taking my bath. I just finished dressing up. Here I am. You can't think far about this. This person is under surveillance. This person is under attack. This person is being tracked, but keeps surviving all these demonic manipulations. And so, this as a result of prayers being prayed by Christ Embassy and lovers of Pastor Chris at large. And prophet is still saying this. It means to say that, you see, Bible always says that they will gather together. They will gather together. And so he didn't say they won't gather together. Definitely they will have to gather. And so prophet is saying he is under surveillance. People are gathering together about him. He's always under surveillance. He's always under surveillance. He's always been tracked. And so this is just an alarming moment to Christ Embassy at large, to sons and daughters of Pastor Chris at large, to pay attention to what prophet is saying, to pray for him accordingly. Let me tell you something. In recent years, we have had God generals, especially from Nigeria and the rest of Africa, die, in my opinion, underaged. At what age did Benson in the Hausa Archbishop died? He wasn't even up to 65 years. He died at the age of 50-something years, if I'm not lying. TB Joshua died recently. Prophet TB Joshua died recently. At what age did he pass? He wasn't even up to 65 years, was he? Now, comparing American preachers, the age at which they pass, most of them, and comparing African generals at the age at which they pass, is good for American preachers. We hear it's good news for American preachers but we have powerful African preachers, powerful God's generals coming from Africa, but dying to me underaged. What year did Kenneth E. Hagin die? What year did some American generals and some generals in Europe? Check the facts. Some I want to remember their names and mention them. They die at 90, 80, 95, some die even 100. And so we have to, why am I saying this? I'm saying this so that you guys don't take lightly what Prophet Ibenje is saying about Pastor Chris. So we focus and pray. Okay? My name is Shodanese. I love to break down gospel messages like this. Guys, make sure to subscribe, share, like this video if you have been well informed. I'm out.